Let's get right into it. Hello, and welcome to my 75 Hard Video Journal, where I do hard things for 75 days, and then I get on camera and I talk about doing hard things for 75 days. YouTube family, what is going on? Today is day 25 of my 75 Hard Journey. I'm 25 days in. That means I've got 24 days in the books. So today being day 25, that officially means that I am 1/3 of the way there. Honestly, this time has gone by really, really quickly. 25 days is just has flown by. I've already done 25 days. I've uploaded 24 videos, this one being my 25th. And the tasks are on autopilot. At this point, I barely think about it. I just make sure at the end of the day to go to my board, make sure I crossed everything out. But I usually do, and it's really on autopilot at this point, and I'm loving it. I'm feeling the best that I've felt mentally. Man, yesterday was tough. Yesterday was definitely a tough day mentally because I was just operating on minimal sleep and just pushing my body and going really intense in all the workouts. That was also getting to me. I had some mental fatigue, and yesterday I just had a lot going on. So let's talk about yesterday a little bit, actually. So yesterday, day 24, instead of waking up at my normal 5:30, I slept in. I slept in because the night before I didn't go to bed until 1:30 or something like that. So I slept in, got up at 6:30. Now, when I get up at 6:30, that messes with my whole morning routine. Because in my morning routine, I like to get my journaling done. I like to get my meditation done. And that's when I like to get a lot of my stuff done. But yesterday morning, I wasn't able to do that because I had to speed up everything that I was doing in the morning so I can get to work on time and start working at 9 o'clock. And so that kind of just threw my whole day off, actually. I never realized, I'm lying. I have realized how important a morning routine is, but when you have a morning routine and something happens that you can't really get to your morning routine, it's just, I ain't feeling like myself. I'll be honest. I ain't feel like myself, and I had a lot of stuff going on. I had to do all the tasks, had to go into the office at work. I had a doctor's appointment. There was there was a lot of moving and shaking yesterday. But as usual, whatever moving and shaking has to get done, got done. I did my moving, did my shaking, and we got everything done, right? So what was tough about it was just the time at the end. So I was throughout the whole day I was just mentally fatigued. I'll be honest here. I had mental fatigue. I was just tired of everything. That video that I made yesterday, I filmed it at 11:50, right before 12 o'clock. Which, let's talk about this. I actually got some insight, got some very good insight about the Same 5 Hard Challenge, and apparently you can get all your tasks done before you go to sleep for it to count during that day. I was here thinking that I had to get it done before midnight. So, yeah, me rushing to get everything done before midnight, as long as I get it in before the day before I sleep, it counts. So, everything's counted so far. Even if it wasn't till midnight, it would have counted too. But I had a good amount of buzzer beaters. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had a good amount of buzzer beaters. But sidetrack aside, I was scrambling yesterday. I was finishing on my work, and I literally filmed that video right before I went to bed. I filmed the video, and then within, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe even 10, I was knocked in the bed asleep. So I'm putting more effort into the videos instead of just rolling over and getting the videos done. But yesterday, I had to get it done, so I got it done. So today I'm back on track. I got some decent sleep. I got my 6 hours. That's something that I said that I was going to start working on yesterday, and today's going to be my first day. I'm going to get to bed tonight at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, I will be in the bed. This is my goal of the day. is to get inside into the bed at 11 o'clock, get my sleep, then I can wake up around 6, around 5 rather, and I'll get my 6 hours of sleep. Um, that's my goal for today. The thing is that I usually don't even go to sleep until past midnight. So I'll go to sleep between midnight and 1:30 ish, and I still wake up at 5 or 5:30. So just going to bed at 11 is gonna help me get a little bit extra sleep, which is gonna help in everything I'm doing physically, mentally from the challenge. So just trying to get the most out of it because um, I definitely need to get that sleep. Sleep is really important, especially from a physical perspective. And for me, with my sleep apnea, and because I have problems with high blood pressure and cholesterol and all that stuff, just having that time to sleep is going to be good for me. So I definitely need to do that. What I'm going to do is make sure that even if I have less time to work on things like my extra stuff that I do for my job, my own time studying for my PE exam, doing my real estate, I try to make the most out of the time that I have as opposed to just spending a lot of time. So the way I'm thinking is that if, let's say I have 2 hours allotted for something, if I want to get some more sleep, I'll allot maybe an hour and a half. I'll reduce that to an hour and a half, maybe even to one. But make sure in that 1 hour, I'm doing an hour of uninterrupted, 100% focused work, which I had to refer back to an old book I got. Is it here? Oh, here it is, yeah. I had to refer back to this one. Yes, sir. Deep Work. Deep Work, Cal Newport. I read this last year. Yeah, I read this last year. So deep work is really about getting into like that deep work state. A lot of people call it flow. Basically, when you have uninterrupted work and you're able to completely focus on whatever task you have at hand. And this book is really good. I'm definitely going to go back at it some more. So I can make sure I can get the most out of the time that I have as opposed to just throwing a lot of time at it. Like I said, guys, man, my books, I read them. I don't just read them, I study them. Because if you guys can see, hopefully I can get this on camera. All right, this is going to be a struggle. All right, so, yeah. So you guys can see, I don't just read these books. I highlight them. I study these books. And I did that. I do that for a reason. I do that so that I can go back and look through these books. I can go back and look at the notes that I have whenever I want to. Because what was happening was that when I first started reading personal development books back in 2015, I first started I was listening to audiobooks. So a book like one of the first ones not even one of the first audiobook I listened to was Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. And because that being an audiobook on Audible, I listened to it, but it makes it difficult to go back and re-listen to parts that were important. When you actually get a physical book, it's more active reading. Because what I was doing was that I was listening to How to Influence and Influence People whenever I would go to the gym. And so I do really enjoy listening to audiobooks at the gym. But if it's a book that I really know I'm going to get a lot from it, I just want a physical copy. Give me a physical copy. I can go through my highlighter, highlight what things that I need, especially if it's a book I think I'm going to be going back and referring to at some point. So I'll do that. Now that I have, so for example, now that I have Deep Work, I have it all highlighted. I can go back, look at the chapters, see, okay, I want to go into this chapter. Then I can go through a chapter and see what I have highlighted. And then wherever I have the things highlighted, I can kind of read around it and then put post-it notes. That's my second layer of note taking is just post-it notes. So I'll put post-it notes after that, just so I get my second go through. And that's a really good system for me to have not just a book that I read, but have basically it's like a file in a hard drive for me. It's a file on a hard drive that I can grab, boom, 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 flip through it. Oh, okay, I want to see that. Boom, boom, boom. X. Oh, this is highlighted. Boom. I found this important. And the good thing about this is that the key to this actually is when you're reading to really be selective on what you highlight. Because when I first started highlighting books, I would just highlight the whole. There were there were whole pages that were highlighted. I highlighted whole pages. So then when I went back, I realized I don't need all this highlighting. I'm wasting highlighters. I'm going through highlighters like hotcakes. So to save money on highlighters, I realized that I can highlight things less. But also it saved me some time of going through and everything. But being selective on things that you highlight is really good. And it makes it easier to go back and find the important points or whatever you found the important at the time. So definitely gonna keep doing that so that I can be more productive in the time that I do have a lot to do my work and get more sleep, which is gonna help me in my fitness. My fitness is gonna help me in my mental. My mental is gonna help me in my physical, and it's just gonna be an endless loop of prosperity. I like that. An endless loop of prosperity. So, with that said, today is day 25. I'm 1/3 of the way through, and I got two more thirds, and it's gonna get done, guys. I think at this point you guys already know. I would be shocked if I didn't finish this challenge. Absolutely shocked. But if I don't, I'm starting back from 1 and we're gonna get it done regardless. So with that said, today is day 25. I'll catch you guys in day 26. And this video is done.